Good morning. Today we will discuss the timing diagram for input output write machine cycle. Input output write machine cycle. Here the input output write means to write the data to the output devices. For that it required three T states, T1, T2 and T3. During the T1 T states, the microprocessor places the address of the input output device on the address bus. Now here 8-bit address, either input device or output device, it requires 8-bit address instead of 16-bit address. That address to place the address bus of the microprocessor. The microprocessor places the address of the input output device address on the address bus. Okay, next ALE signal, address latch enable signal. During the T1 T states, first it will select the address bus. For that, the beginning of the T1 T states, ALE signal low. After that, middle of the T1 T states, it will goes to low state ALE signal. At that time, it will select the data buses. Okay. Next, to identify what type of machine cycle we are using in this diagram, by using the status signal. Using status signal to identify what type of machine cycle we are using in this diagram or in this concept. For that, there are three signals: S0, S1, input output bar, memory bar. Here, input output write. You have to use the input output signal. For that to set, this is for 1. 1 means the memory signal will be disabled. It will select the input output devices. Now to write the data, write means S0 1 condition, S1 0 conditions. Means it will select the input output write operation. During the T2 T states, the beginning of the states the write signal low to enable the write operation. Between here, during the T2, that is middle of the T2 T states, the write signal goes to low up to middle of the T3 states. Between T2 and T3, middle of the T states, the write signal goes to low. At the time, it will select the write operation. Okay. Next is the content of the accumulator. Okay. Now data will be available in the accumulator. Now accumulator data to display into 8-bit port address. That is output devices. The content of the accumulator are placed on the data bus. Accumulated data now to transfer into data bus. Next, during the T3 T states, data in accumulator, the accumulated data now to place into data bus. The data bus data to transfer into input output devices. Okay. After that, middle of the T3 T states, the write signal it will goes to I state. At that time, write operation will be disabled state. Okay. Now, according to this concept, to draw the timing diagram. For that, it requires three T states. The first column, signals. Next, input output write machine cycle. There are three T states, T1, T2 and T3. T1, T2 and T3. Half of the T states low state and the remaining half of the T states high state for clock signal. Clock signal during the half of the T1 T states low and the remaining half of the T states it will goes to low. The same T2 and T3. First half of the T states low and the remaining half of the T states goes to high state. This is called in clock signal. And next higher order address A8 to A15. For that you can use, there are two lines, one for low signal and one for high signal. It will go to throw out the T3 T states. It will maintain the constant. Okay, it will select the 8-bit port address instead of 16-bit address. Next, low order address AD0 to AD7. This is also two lines. One line it goes to high and one line it goes to low state. And here also it will select the 8-bit port address. And middle of the T2 it will select the data bus up to T3. Middle D0 to D7 it will select the data bus. And remaining will be demonstrated. Next, ALE signal. First to select the address. Now initially ALE signal goes to high and middle of the T1 it will goes to low state up to T3 end. Here it will select the address bus and here it will select the data buses. Next, to identify the nature of the machine cycle by using the status signal. For that we can use input output bar, memory bar S1 and S0. For that we can use, there are two lines, one line low state and one line for high state. It will maintain the throughout the T3 T states. Constant input output bar, memory bar. This is for input output right means, now to select the input output 1 and the right means S1 condition 0 and S0 condition 1. It will select the input output right operation. Now D0 to D7, okay, the data to write into the given 8-bit port address. For that we have to use write signal. During the T2 and T3 middle it will goes to low state, after that it will goes to high state. Here only the data will be write. Okay, this is the diagram for input output write machine cycle. In machine cycle total 7 machine cycle: upcode fetch, memory read, memory write, input output read and input output write, interrupt acknowledge and bus ID. Total 7 machine cycle, but in our syllabus only 5 machine cycle: upcode fetch, memory read, memory write, input output read and input output write. Upcode fetch it require 4 key states. The upcode is related to 8-bit. Memory read it require 3 key states. Memory write it require 3 T states, input output read 3 T states, and input output write 3 T states. Okay? Any doubt? No. Thank you.